I've started coating my, I guess you call it a teardrop trailer with Monstaliner. I got the 2-quart package, not 2-quart, pardon me, 2-gallon package. It comes with, it was a tenable, there's a gallon, then you have the catalyst, and then there's a little can of tint. And mix all that together and paint it. So this teardrop is basically 5 by 8. So, and what I'm looking at so far is I could have gotten by with 1 gallon because I put 1 coat on this and I have a gallon left. So kind of go around what I've got. This is Desert Tan is the color. I chose it because I wasn't really sure what coverage was going to be like, but as you can see, this is 1 coat and it's pretty good coverage. My back hatch over here, which is painted fiberglass, it doesn't coat as well. It comes off a little bit, but so this is plywood, and I called Monstaliner asking how I needed to prepare it, and they said I needed to coat it with polyurethane first. And I'm glad I did, because when I got done with it, I like had a candy coated shell on this thing. So the polyurethane I used was this. It says 1 coat, but I put 3 coats on it. But it's held the Monstaliner really good. So the mistakes that I made that I can find out now is I thought the Monstaliner would cover up cracks and crevices and stuff, and it doesn't. So if you do this with plywood, you want to make sure you fill. And what I'm going to do on my 2nd coat, I'm going to use a brush and fill these cracks in first with Monstaliner really good, and then go over it with my roller. This being flat, all I used was 1 of these rollers. I bought extra, but 1 roller lasted me really good. I guess trying to get in cracks and crevices is what breaks it down. So this is kind of where it's at right now. But just wish I'd have known a little bit better. I'm not a finished carpenter. I should have known better though. But the Monstaliner, you know, you can still tell that it's plywood. After my 2nd coat gets on, after it dries, I'll do another video. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take a brush and try to fill in all these cracks and crevices before I go over it. Oh, so the other thing, see these runs? Those aren't from the Monstaliner. That's from the polyurethane. It was really hard to see. So that's another thing that you want to be aware of if you do, well, you want to do cover it with polyurethane, but you want to make sure you get all your runs out of that, because they're going to show up in this Monstaliner. Monstaliner also has a prep that they can sell you instead of Monstaliner, and they call it Monstaliner. I'm not saying it weird, it's just the way they say it. But so why I used Monstaliner was it supposedly rolls on really well, and I can attest to that. And the other thing, it has the highest UV coating. So, and that's pretty essential because you don't want to do this over and over. So on the tenable, you have to take, you mix it for 3 minutes, and then you add your tint in it, and then you pour it into a bigger bucket, and then add your catalyst and keep mixing it. The nice thing that comes with the little mixer for your drill, you really need nothing. The only thing I really needed was MEK or acetone, just to, after you get your tint out and there's residual left in it, they say pour a little MEK or acetone in there, swish it around so you can get all that tint into your coat. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's got about 3 hours to dry, and I'll put the 2nd coat on. I probably won't do a video today, but I'll do one later this week when it gets finalized. Like I said, I'm going to work on filling all those cracks and crevices. Y'all, thanks for watching. Have a good one.